G'day. Janice Angel here, and today I'm going to be streaming WoW Midnight, the first day of streaming for me. I'm going to be starting off slow and reading through all the quest text so you can follow along and you won't have to read the quest text yourself.
Pleasantries can wait.
Xalatath and her devouring host have attacked the Sunwell on the Isle of Quel'Danas. The light has called to you for help, Illinax.
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light
Liadrin, it has begun. I need you with me on the wall.
Gorthamar, the void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us now.
No. The time for prayer has passed.
The Sunwell will not fall. Not while I draw breath. Little elves. I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out? Flee and save yourselves.
Liadrin, don't.
Light be with you. You see? She understands it's hopeless. Soon, you all will. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through... I know that I am unworthy. I don't know if I deserve your help, but I know my people do. Please give them strength. I admire your spirit, but that will not save you. Soon, I will break your world.
You can't even break one elf.
This darkness comes to devour everything. And when it is finished, there will be no more light. Without your aid, we will perish. I beg you, help us. The Sunwell will not fall!
Not while we draw breath.
I'm glad you came, Illinax. We need your help urgently. Champion, you've been chosen. Xalatath's army of the Void has descended upon the Sunwell. We have put our faith in the light. and in turn the light has called upon the greatest champions of Azeroth. Answer the summons and stand against the devouring host. The fate of Quel'Danas and the world rests in your hands. So Quel'Danas is the island off the coast of Quel'Thalas, the city. So I guess that's where the introductory
Even with
quest is going to be.
reinforcements, we cannot hold back the devouring host
Zealot,
for long. Make haste,
please summon
champion.
me to Quel'Danas. Ooh, there's the new login. There's the new loading screen. Ah, new expansions are my favorite time. Whoa, okay. Alright, here we are. So we really do just start off during that cinematic guided you here. The voice from the light. The light has called you, champion. Our hope rests in the champions of Azeroth and the vanguard of the light.
I am the blade of
The
light.
bastion of the light. Your arrival has reignited hope. We have pushed Zalatas' forces away from the Sunwell, yet they still infest the Isle of Quel'Danas and appear to be massing for another attack as they prey upon the Cinderai. We must join up with the vanguard of the light. Follow Lady Liadrin to Parhelion Plaza.
Altiel Shalom.
Okay.
Pleasantries. We prayed for a miracle, and the vanguard of light answered the call. But the battle yet rages on.
We must use this miraculous event to turn the tide against chaos. We must not falter.
Pleasantries can wait.
Lorthamar has formed a rally point at Sunstrider Rise, while the civilians there are evacuated to Silvermoon, but the forces of the Vanguard of Light are scattered throughout the battlefield. We need to fight as one to defeat this host. Together we can defeat Zalatat and save the Sunwell.
Sharel around.
And
The
then
Vanguard is here to protect. The light chose for you to be here.
we have stopped the devouring host's initial attack. This battle will not be won if we go on the defensive, not even to safeguard the innocence of Quel'Danas. Focus on culling the Void Front. Without their invading force, the devouring host cannot maintain a foothold. We will rally at Sunstrider Rise when ready.
There is no darkness that will
And
not
my
flee
son,
before the light.
one moment, champion. I have a personal matter. I would like you to find my son Arator. He is a member of the Silver Hand, an accomplished paladin. I know he must have been called. His faith is strong. The light would want him here, fighting against Zalatat.
Do
Alright,
not
so we
let
gotta
this
find
evil
Arator too.
shake your...
Let's rally the Vanguard. I was overcome not by the void, but the light itself. I couldn't see and unleash the power. It felt like a fire. When I came to, they were all destroyed. My apologies, Illinex. The feeling has passed. We need to do what we can to aid the people of Silvermoon. What happened to you?
There you are. You can feel it, can't you, Arator? Son of Turalian. Something is amiss.
I'm still not used to his murder.
One so
Don't get used to it.
confident in the light you wield. Have your eyes finally been opened? You fight with such conviction, but your light will betray you. In your darkest moment, when you need it most, your light will turn to wrath! And all you'll be left with is ashes. So tell me, Arator, son of Valeria.
Did the tattoos remind you of the Wheel of Time, or is that just me?
Can you feel it?
What's that? Cool. Okay, so
Still not sure what happened in that moment. But I'll have to worry about it later. We have lives to save.
oh, and that's why he's got all the fire on
Ready
his
to fight
clothes
the fight?
there. That makes sense. All right, we must
Let's
rally
find
the
rest of
vanguard.
The High Exarch hates to be disappointed.
Zalatath. If only I had found a way to destroy that accursed blade.
Oh yeah, because the Lancers gave us Salatath in the beginning, so has he got any updates? Not really.
Will shield the land of my ancestors. Despite everything, the
Go join the Vanguard, Farron. I'll escort everyone to the Sunwell.
Thanks, Sanctuary. Champion. I see the light has called not just to its followers, but the champions of Azeroth. I had thought myself surrounded and outnumbered, but with you here, we may press the attack. The Vanguard rallies at Sunstrider Rise. Some bad vibes from that one. Controlling parent. Thank you, Ilanex. With this force, we can protect the survivors and escort them to the boats.
What I do.
Vanguard of the Light! We make our stand at the gate! For Azeroth! For the Light!
Narrator, wait! I must escort these civilians to the docks and get them to safety. There are still many unaccounted for. We cannot abandon them to the void.
Of course, Lorthamar. We'll do everything in our power to safeguard them. Surely the High Exarch can spare us for a moment to save some lives.
We must shepherd as many as possible to the safety of Silvermoon. I'll need your help, Elenex. Turelian is thinking like a battlefield captain and not like a leader. My people, the Cinderai, have suffered much in these past few wars. How many must die in the name of his victory? Past few wars instead of past few years, because it's war. There's wars all the time. Please, Ilanex, rescue any citizens you can and help guide them safely to the boats at the Silver Landing. Every life saved is a victory for the Blood Elves.
We shall not falter.
Yeah, the Blood Elves aren't winning, are they? They had the undead, now the void? Okay. We must rescue the civilians and get them to the ships, yet the path to the dock is barred by a vile, hungering creature. If we are to save my people, then we need to clear an evacuation path. We cannot leave them to fend for themselves.
Come on, champion. Let's
Okay.
clear a path for the survivors.
So, see, there is always one more threat that appears that you didn't account
With
for.
perseverance.
No, Zalatath's host has opened portals above the strait. Void creatures spill out and descend upon the refugee ships. We have to safeguard the citizens. Those Dragonhawks have been empowered by the light. They should give you enough power to defeat the Void Beasts and rescue the fleeing civilians. Take flight on the empowered Dragonhawk, destroy 16 devouring hosts, and rescue 3 civilians in
If we
need.
don't protect those ships,
Jeez, there
we will
are a
send
lot
the
of
people
civilians
aboard
in
them to
need, that's for
die.
sure.
You did it, champion.
You did it, champion.
The civilians escaped the devouring host.
The devouring.
Turelian forgets that
Interesting.
victory means nothing if it costs us
I'm
everything
guessing
in
that's
return.
Zalatath's forces, what they're called. The ships have crossed the strait, and the refugees have made it safely to Silvermoon. Thank you, Ilanex. You have done my people a great
Silvermoon
service.
prospers.
Let's
Alright.
do some good.
The High Exarch commanded us to assemble with his vanguard of light and attack the devouring host. I do not regret my delay of that order, but he will have noticed my absence. We should make haste and assemble with the others.
We should help.
Lorthamar could have handled the evacuation, Erator. You're needed with the Vanguard. The Void has
Champion,
come for
I'm glad to
Azeroth.
hear so many of the Cinderai survived, even though this was contrary to my orders to the Vanguard. You are not under my command, you acquitted yourself with
The
Arator.
Vanguard of the Light, form a line.
Interesting.
Hold this gate.
What do we need?
The High Exarch has formed an impressive defensive line. It will hold the devouring host's current numbers, but I can see void pylons behind the lines. Those will call forth more devouring hosts and overwhelm the Vanguard of Light. Their power is too dangerous for us to destroy directly, but if we can reactivate the sentinels that fell in the initial assault, they could destroy the pylons for us.
Fight the
Oh,
fight?
there we go. Voidborn vanishing. The devouring hosts are composed of horrors from the depths of the void, but they are still an army. The soldiers and leaders amongst the sea of voidwalkers. I notice there are singular creatures, whether command or mascot, to the host. Removing them from the battlefield will help to break their lines.
We should help.
Ooh. Whoa.
You little people and your struggles. Delicious. You still believe your heroics can defeat my devouring host? My forces are as boundless as my power. My fun is just beginning.
Broke formation. Vanguard is here
Those
to
planets
protect.
destroyed has
Do
weakened.
not let this evil shake your resolve.
Go behind our line. Going behind our lines was reckless. It was a Zerator's idea. He has been so headstrong lately. Sorry, LNX. Sorry, champion. Should say
Let's do some
sorry,
good.
champion. I shouldn't air this family business. I will admit that your actions have aided the Vanguard of Light in this battle. Champion, I have a mission for you. There is a contingent of Shadow Guard ethereals to the northeast. They appear to be looting the buildings, but that could change in a moment. The Vanguard cannot afford to be flanked as we advance. Take out their leader, decimate their forces.
Be the light the darkness
The
fears.
Adrin. The armory here stores legendary weapons and artifacts, blessed with the power of the light due to their proximity to the Sunwell. While we are pinned down by the host, the ethereals are looting these treasures. Ilanex. Secure these holy artifacts. They are our best weapons against the void. Use them to cut down the invaders if you have them.
Remain vigilant.
If you have
I am the blade
the
of the
need.
light. We cannot allow these ethereals to pillage our sacred artifacts.
Were they just here to loot us, or did they have some reason to seek out our weapons of light? I'll save the speculation for later. The Vanguard can use these weapons now. With them, we can push the devouring hosts off Goldenards. Oh, okay.
The light chose.
Join
for
the
you
charge
to
of the
be
light of the
here.
Vanguard.
Vanguard of the light, with me. Push these
Okay.
invaders back to the void.
Void
that
Wake
spawned them.
Beamox. I'm assuming that's that
For
thing
the
over
light.
there. Yeah. This is pretty cool. There's a lot of jellyfish. There's a lot of jellyfish. I would not have put that many jellyfish on my...
Hurry, champion.
Alright.
Your help against that behemoth.
Light aid you.
The light is with us. Zalatath will be stopped here. Let's drive this
Channel
threat
the
back.
light from the weapons you recovered.
Okay.
Drive this monster back to
Here
the
we
void.
go.
Vanguard, redouble your efforts. Today, the void learns the power of light is supreme.
The old warrior thinks this will be his crowning achievement.
Show yourself, witch.
A paladin staring down the might of the void with only the absolute conviction that he is right.
Effort.
So brave in the light. How will you fare lost in the void? You are only fragile mortals. You never had a chance.
The wolf just got annihilated. we might have a problem. Drive back
Anaria Shalom.
by the light. We cannot win this battle. Our only hope lies in the Sunwell. We need to fall back. This is not a battle that we can win, not like this. But there is still hope. The Sunwell. It brought the Vanguard of Light here to defend it. It brought you, Ilinex. Fall back to the Sunwell chamber and defend it for as long as we can. I have faith the light did not intend for us to lose this day. Meet Leadrin at the entrance to the Sunwell. Escape on the empowered Dragon Ball. Whoa, okay, so
Vanguard, fall back!
this is pretty cool. Retreat.
We made it! Light preserve us!
Whoa, that's a lot of enemies.
Turalian is rallying the survivors to the Sunwell chamber. We will beseech the light once more to help us push back the devouring host. The Sunwell brought us salvation before. We must have faith that it will happen again. Anaria Shalom.
Thank the light. Everyone from the Vanguard that survived is in the Sunwell chamber. Now that you are here, we can begin.
I answer to the light.
Our attempts to fight Xalatath's devouring host have failed. Our only hope is to call upon the light once more, and trust that there was a reason it brought the Vanguard here. Ilinex, you and Arator need to protect the Sunwell from the devouring host. With so few of us left, we cannot spare any more defenders. Our faith in the light will save us. Ooh, reputation. Defend the Sunwell from the attacking forces. The commander in the devouring host leading the assault.
Remain vigilant.
Once we start the ritual, Xalatath will send her forces to this entrance to stop us. We must hold them back. Nothing will get past
Aldiel
me.
Shalom.
Whoa. Okay. Oops.
Light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred.
Evaporated.
Another miracle. Light be praised.
It isn't over, Leadrin. Our friends inside can't maintain this ritual indefinitely.
Have faith, Arator. This is the light of our salvation. Please can wait.
May the light bless and protect you, Ilinex. Your defense of the Sunwell chamber made this miracle possible. We have not beaten Xalatath, but we have forestalled the invasion of her devouring host. We now have the time to catch our breath and discover what we must do to defeat her. Ooh, achievement. Okay. That's good. To start.
We have made many
Silvermoon negotiations. It would be an understatement to say things between Silvermoon and the Alliance are often tense and uneasy. I thank you for setting aside any prejudices you might have had and lending your strength to the defense of Silvermoon and the Sunwell. We have Xalatath's forces held for now, but this is far from over. I would include you in our next steps. Meet me at the Sanctum of Light. Those clouds. Oh, beautiful.
proudly serve as Regent
I'm
Lord.
glad you've arrived. Let's begin.
We shall not falter.
We shall all weigh in on the situation. Lorthamar glances at Umbrick and Romath. As you can see, there are many tensions at play. Please give us a moment to discuss. Listen to the
Aldiel
discussion.
Shalah, I greet you on behalf of Silver.
The Sunwell holds the Void Storm at bay for now, but its current state cannot be sustained forever.
And there's no telling how it could be affecting the rest of Eversong, especially the Lightbloom. We need an alternative course of action.
We Randorai can aid you in finding one. Grant us entry into Silvermoon.
Absolutely not! Your mere presence would risk defiling the Sunwell with void magic.
Then it seems we have nothing more to discuss. I'll continue my research in Tranquillium, should you choose to see reason.
The Grand Magister is right about one thing. Protecting the Sunwell is our top priority. The Vanguard of the Light will see to its defense.
Your aid was timely and welcome, Turallion. But remember that Silvermoon and the Sunwell belong to the Sindorai. You are guests in our fair city.
Guests, allies, and saviors, Lorthamar. Rest assured that we will guard your city and your people with the full strength of the light.
Okay.
With
So,
perseverance,
some
strength.
tension. Now that the matter is settled, you should acquaint yourself with Silvermoon. There are a few key civilians I'd like informed about your presence here. You should check in with them. Show them my... So you are the champion I've heard so much about. Many of my people are still alive thanks to your efforts at the Sunwell. You have my gratitude. Now if only I convince these elves that this war is more important than just their city.
You have already taken so many of my Blood Knights to empower the Sunwell. Quel'Thalas is largely undefended.
And I am telling you that it is still not enough. Only by the faith of our forces is the Sunwell holding back the Void.
The Sunwell must not fall.
Then make sure we have everything we need and keep enemies off our backs.
General, perhaps you could see to our forces at the Sunwell. I will discuss matters with the Regent Lord.
As you will it, High Exarch. Vanguard, collect every weapon not nailed to a wall and let's move out.
Lorthamar has allowed us to stay
With all
for
that
now.
has happened, that utterly mad vortex of shadow in the sky, guests are leaving in droves. If I weren't overseeing this place, I'm not so certain I'd still be here myself. If you wish a room, it is yours.
Like last time?
Glory to the Sindorai. That surge from the Sunwell set off the Dragonhawks. They know when there's danger. I've never seen them this unnerved. If the animals are this affected, what about the rest of Eversong?
Sinu Amanore. The last I saw shadows descend on Quel'Danas, Arthas marched on our kingdom with his army of Scourge. Now another army marches in our streets, saying they're here for our protection. Are you certain of that?
Magistrate Narrated.
Travels that burst of energy from the Sunwell, it was more powerful than any magic I've ever encountered. And I am well practiced. They say that army protects us, but I heard the surge was their doing. Do they even understand what they meddle with?
Valera?
Let's talk. Of course. The reliquary will lend aid wherever it's needed. Let me know if you're interested as well.
Okay.
With perseverance, strength.
Okay, so
The
we're
gates
not...
behind me are restricted to members of the Horde only. Avoid the red banners and trees, or there will be consequences.
Airbreeze, champion.
wonder if
A problem
everyone
with
else
the
is
light bloom.
The light of the sun
Lovely.
be with you.
In recent years, small pockets of wild growth we call light bloom have blossomed throughout Eversong, a curiosity for our local botanists for the most part. However, the Magistrix in Fairbreeze is asking for help with the local light bloom. Every capable hand I have is focused on holding back the Void Storm, but if the Magistrix cannot handle the matter herself, it requires swift attention. I'd like you to see to the issue. Magister Romath can provide you with an arcane projector to keep in touch.
Use this arcane projector to keep us informed.
Erator,
So
you
you're
may
not
be
happy with
needed
us.
at the Sunwell.
This light bloom might actually be of use to the Vanguard. At the very least, I need to find out.
My apologies. My thoughts are with the Sunwell. I did not expect it to react with such force.
You ask, and the light provides. Need it be more complicated than that?
She speaks of the Sunwell, not the light.
Your fount was blessed by the heart of Anaru. It is one and the same.
I suggest you hold your tongue, High Exarch. That fount you so blithely pretend to understand predates the existence of human civilization. And in all that time, I have never heard of the Sunwell reacting with that kind of aggression. Liadrin, what was that beam of light?
I wish I knew. It holds back the void, yet I still wonder if the Sunwell is capable of such power. What else will it do?
That question worries me, Liadrin. Is it wrong for it to do so?
The effects of the Sunwell have never been malicious. It has blessed Eversong's forests with small groves of light bloom for years.
Small at first, but Fairbreeze now reports a problem. If the Sunwell is aggressive, what of the light bloom?
These worries will lead you nowhere, Regent Lord. As long as the Vanguard maintains the connection to the Sunwell, the light will see us through. Have faith. That is all that is needed from you.
Perhaps you should save your words for when they are asked for, High Exarch. I suspect they would be better received.
There's a herb. Oh, there's some lumber too. Ooh, shiny herb, shiny herb, shiny herb, shiny herb. Going for the shiny herb.